Okay, when you come into the Angel Course Management System, you're going to find a tab for the syllabus. If you click on that, you're going to be brought to a page that looks something like this. Here's our syllabus with my contact information. It's got my office phone and my email. Be aware of the fact that you can also contact me through your Angel email at any given time, and I actually encourage that, as well as I encourage you to check your Angel email constantly throughout the semester, at least once a day, because we're going to communicate that way. So let's kind of go through the official syllabus. By now, you're probably aware of the course description and the course objectives. Essentially, I want you to develop a working knowledge of anatomical, physiological, and medical terminology. That's going to include developing competency in reading, interpreting, and constructing a variety of forms of medical documentation. You're going to have to know something about pharmacology, pathology, and proper terminology that we use to describe therapeutic and clinical procedures associated with pathologies. Okay, so you have the information for the textbook in front of you. That's on a link as well online within the syllabus. You should review the minimal technical requirements. I won't go through them in detail here, other than to say you need a microphone, and we've already emailed you information about particular types of microphones that have worked best in the past. You may, this is optional, you may want a camera. That may be desirable for your VoiceThread presentations. Obviously, if you have these peripherals, you're going to need a video card. So this gives you some information here about the minimum technical requirements to be able to do what you need to do in this class in terms of operating systems, processor speed, and memory. Okay, and there is a link in the syllabus that you can click on to test your current configurations to make sure that your Flash player is working properly, that you have Adobe Reader, and that JavaScript is set correctly. Okay, so you just have to make sure that you've got these configurations set in your machine, and we have a place for you to go to check that. The next thing you should be aware of is the method of instruction. This is an online course. Everything, including submission of activities and assignments, will be done online. All of your VoiceThreads and videos will actually be housed within the Angel course management system through Penn State. Okay, we're also going to use Angel to administer online quizzes, any of your assignments or exercises. We will use Google Documents as a place for you to store files for your group assignments. And one of the really cool things about that media tool is that you can use what's called Google Chat. You can actually be talking to your teammates while in Google and constructing a document. It'll actually look like someone is ghostwriting. It's kind of neat. So you'll be able to talk in real time and write at the same time. So it's a very nice tool to learn to use in general. I use it all the time in my collaborative agreements with people that are not on our campus, and you should learn to use it as well. That's what we're going to use for all of our group meetings. Everything will be submitted to Angel through Dropboxes, and it must be submitted by the deadline. If for some reason you know that you're not going to be able to make a deadline, you need to let me know as soon as possible so I can make alternate arrangements, especially if it's something related to any of the team project work. Okay, so you need to let me know immediately if for some reason you think you're going to have a conflict. And there is another video in this folder that explains to you all of the course scheduling and how you go about knowing when those deadlines are. Okay. When it comes to asking questions, if you have questions that are of a general nature, so something that's appropriate for the entire class, believe me, if you don't know when something's due, no one else does either. You should actually post that in the Ask the Discussion forum group so everybody can see it. Okay. If you send me an assignment question by email, I'm going to ask you to post it there. In addition to that, I'm going to respond to emails within 24 hours. However, be aware of the fact that if you have a last-minute question on an assignment and it's due at midnight and you post that question at 10 p.m., it's probably unlikely that I'm going to get it till the next day. 24 hours is the normal response time. Okay? You're going to be expected to review your Angel course email at least once a day. I will do the same. That's where I will post any schedule changes and assignment notes or anything that needs to be communicated electronically, and it's your responsibility to check on that. Now, I'm going to do a little section here, hopefully that is seamless, where we cover the submission of assignments.